Hi friends, my name is AJ and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm gonna be crying. Again. What's new? If you haven't seen the other video that correlates with this, I recommend watching it just so you know where I'm at in my Pixar movie journey. But we're gonna be watching some more Pixar movies, and like last time, I'm going to randomly pull them out of Guinevere. If you don't remember the movies we watched last time, neither do I. If you don't remember the movies we watched last time, it was Finding Nemo, WALL-E, Inside Out, and Monsters, Inc. And I rated them based on how much I cried and other things, just how much I liked it, I guess. And so once we're done with all of them, we'll have a big old list of how I view the Pixar movies. And yeah, I don't think anybody really cares about my opinion on the Pixar movies, but we're going to do it anyway. Just because something gets like a really low score, like a 1 star or 2 star, does not mean I think it's like a really bad movie. It would just mean that out of the Pixar movies, it ranks a little lower than some of the other ones. And I hope no one gets offended by that. I know that Pixar movies mean a lot to people, and if your favorite one gets a low rating, I'm really sorry. But this is just my opinion, and who am I in the world? Nobody, pretty much. So I hope you don't get too offended. So without further ado, let's pick some movies. We got one. A Bug's Life. I haven't seen this movie in forever. No. Oh, Finding Nemo 2. That means we're watching Finding Dory. I have never seen Finding Dory, so that'll be fun. Oh, I got Cars. So we'll be watching the first Cars. Last one. Make it a good one. We got Up. Oh. Yeah, we're ending on a good note with Up. That movie makes me cry so much. Who doesn't cry when they watch Up? If you don't cry when you watch Up, I think you're a monster, probably. Sorry, but like you're probably just like a robotic monster. So I deal with that if I were you. So we're gonna watch all these movies, and I will come back in between them like I did for the last video, and then we will rank them, and I will let you know how many times I cried, and my eyes are gonna get all red, and my cheeks are gonna get all puffy, and I'm gonna get a really bad headache, just like last time. What's more fun than that? We will be starting with A Bug's Life, because that's the first one that I pulled, and we'll see how this goes. So I will see you in a little bit. Just got done watching A Bug's Life. It's a good movie. I really like A Bug's Life. I used to watch it all the time as a kid. I felt like I had a hard time paying attention this time around. And again, I don't know if it's because I'm older. These movies are made for children. But yeah, it didn't hit quite as hard as I remember. As you can see, I didn't cry at all. I usually don't cry for this movie, so I'm not surprised. I think I'm gonna give this movie a 3. I don't think that's a bad score for it at all. I think this one's gonna get a 3, yeah. Bug's Life gets a 3. Sorry, but this might be problematic, but I feel like there's a reason why there's no longer a Bug's Life land in California Adventure anymore. It's just not, there's just so many great Pixar movies now, and I don't know, this one just, it's still good. I still like this movie, and I find myself watching it every couple of years, but there are just some better ones out there. I'm so sorry. So next is going to be the second Finding Nemo movie, because we rewatched the first one, and this one is Finding Dory. I've never seen Finding Dory in my entire life, and I'm excited to watch it. I don't know if it's going to be as good as Finding Nemo. We'll see, but I know Ty Burrell is a voice, and I'm so excited because I love Ty Burrell and I think he's so funny, so I am excited for that. So yeah, let's just get into it. I'll see you guys after Finding Dory. If my audio sounded like butt in the last clip, it's because I forgot to plug in my mic. Whoopsie daisies. But it's plugged in now. and it should sound a lot better. Hopefully it didn't sound too bad, so I don't really know. I guess we'll find out when I'm editing if it sounds like butt. I just got done watching Finding Dory, and it's a really cute movie. Aw, I really liked it. I don't know what I was expecting from that, but yeah, I really liked it. But as far as like Pixar movies go though, I feel like it wasn't as, I mean, obviously it wasn't as good as Finding Nemo. And so like, I feel like the whole beginning part was like really rushed, but after that, after you got like, well, I don't want to spoil anything for anybody who hasn't seen it, although if you haven't seen it by now, well, it came out in 2016, I don't know what your excuse is, but then again, I don't know what my excuse was either, so maybe you're like me and you just suck. But I don't know, it felt a little weird at first, and then you kind of got into it and it was like, oh, it's good. I mean, obviously I thought it was a little good if I cried, which I did. Segueing to that, I cried 4 times. So, yeah. As far as Pixar movies go, though, I think I'm gonna give this one a 2.5. I don't think it's a bad movie. I think it's a really cute movie and it's a really good movie. It's just not my favorite Pixar movie, and I don't think I'd really watch it again. I don't see the need to. Like, if I just sat down and watched Finding Nemo, I wouldn't be like, well, now I gotta watch Finding Dory. It's just kind of like, oh, it's a movie, it happened. I don't know. I did like it though, it was cute, and I'm glad I finally watched it, so that's good. But yeah, 2.5. It's not a bad score. It's not bad. So we're gonna move on now. I feel like this video is a little bit harsher with the movies, but I also feel like my last video I picked like some really solid movies, so I don't know. This next movie that we're gonna watch is Cars, and I am really gonna have to watch what I say about Cars because it's my best friend's favorite Pixar movie. I don't have anything bad to say about Cars. I like Cars. Cars is a good movie, so let's watch it and see how it holds up. You know, I was doing just fine with this one. I wasn't crying. I was like, yeah, Cars. I remember Cars. Blah 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 blah. And then that ending, man. I swear, every time I always forget about that ending, and it makes me cry. For this one, I only cried once. But I did cry nonetheless. This one will go back in Guinevere, and next time I pull it out, I'll watch Cars 2, and so on and so forth. As far as scores go, and I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble for this one, I'm gonna have to say it's gonna be a 3.5. I think that's a pretty good score. 3.5 is not too bad. Mostly because with Cars, I don't know. It's fun. It's just, it's not my favorite by any means. I feel like that's my excuse for everything that I give like a medium rating. But I don't know. It's just not my thing, I guess. I'm not super into the whole small town charm thing. It's a beautiful movie and it's animated beautifully, but as far as story goes, it's just, I don't know, it's like whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a lot of fun though. It's not a movie that I feel like I've said this before, but like it's not a movie that I gravitate towards when it's like time for me to watch Pixar movies again or anything, but it's still a good movie, and if it's your favorite movie, you're valid in that feeling. Do not hear me say it's not valid to like this movie. My best friend likes this movie, and that's her opinion, and she can have it. So if you like this movie a lot too, then hit her up, because she will talk to you about it. The next movie we're going to be watching is Up. I already know this one's going to make me cry. It always does. This is such a good movie, and I feel like it's going to get the highest rating of the day. That's just my hypothesis, and I think it's a pretty predictable one. I definitely saved the saddest for last. So let's get her done. So I just finished Up. I'm still kind of crying from that one. As you can see, I cried 4 times. And yeah, this is just a really pretty movie in a lot of ways. And I think I'm going to give it a 4.5 because it's that great of a movie, and I like it a lot. I feel like that's not a surprise to anybody. Up is considered one of the greatest Pixar movies, so I don't think anyone's surprised by that. So let's see. We have A Bug's Life that I gave. I don't remember what I gave them actually, but I'll put them all across the thing and I'll compare them to the other ones. And I'm not sure which one. I think WALL-E's still winning. Was WALL-E the winner the first time? I think WALL-E is definitely still winning, which is duh. WALL-E's a really great movie, so that makes a lot of sense. Ugh. Okay, well, that's gonna be it for today's video. So if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more Disney content, and I will continue this series later. I also plan on watching the new Luca movie when that comes out, so I will definitely add it to the tally of movies and stuff like that, and we will find it a spot amongst the other Pixar movies. So I'm excited to see that movie when it comes out. I think it comes out June 18th, but I will definitely see it, and I'm sure it'll be great, like everything Pixar does. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, so thanks for hanging out with me. Bye!